everyone, I just wanted to take you through my adult colouring book today because you may follow me on Twitter or Instagram, and I just thought I'm always posting illustrations from the book, and I thought it would be a good idea to kind of take you through it and just kind of show you some of my inspiration for the book. So I launched it on Kickstarter in March, and it was really successful, and it was funded, so I was able to go out and print the book and bring it to life, which is really good. And I just thought it would be really good if I took you through some of the images and kind of where I got my inspiration from. So the book obviously is inspired by the 1920s. I did history at uni, and it was kind of always a decade that really kind of influenced me. I was really inspired by the fashion, by the women and the liberation of the women, especially in what they wore. And I've always had a collection of images from the time, and I've had adverts, people from the movies, actresses, singers from the time that really, really inspired me. And it was kind of when I started drawing them, I thought, oh, this could make a really good colouring book. So that's where the idea came from. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take you through the book and show you some of the original art that really inspired me. So here's the cover. I don't know if you can, if the light's very good. This is the book. There's 25 illustrations altogether. So starting with the first one. Is this lady. You can kind of see what I've done is I've used the original kind of flapper with some peacock feathers and just made them really intricate, because I think when you're colouring it's important that there are more detailed areas on the image, otherwise it's not as interesting to colour. So this image came from this kind of style. So this is one of the original images I found, and I based that flapper on this lady and just incorporated the feathers, incorporated that into the look, because peacock feathers were a really fashionable item of clothing in those days. And then moving on to this image. Now this kind of just spiraled from this lady here. I just started drawing her in a fur coat and thought, what can I add? And I just kind of went a bit mad really, with some flowers and some clouds, and it all just kind of took shape from there really. And this is a lady on a car. I have an actual original image that I based this one on, and then I've just incorporated some details in the background. So I'll show you that original image, if I can find it. This is the one. So again, oh. It works. There we go. This is the image that I took inspiration from. So it's just kind of more lifestyle imagery of people from the time, and I illustrated them in a way that's easy to colour. You can kind of bring your own twist on it, so depending on what you like to colour with, doesn't necessarily have to be pencils. It's printed on quite heavy stock, so if you wanted to use watercolours or ink or anything like that, it doesn't really seep through the paper. And that was kind of my thought process when I was drawing these images, was that they can be used in any which way really. It's not just a case of Prismacolors or, you know, just felt tips. It's however you kind of interpret it. Take you to this one. Again, this is inspired by a real image from the time. She was actually a model, and I've kind of tried to keep it as similar as I could. So I'll show you, again, I'll show you the image that one's based on. Can get that one. Oh, here it is. Oh, keeps messing up when I turn it. There we go. So again, that's a lifestyle kind of image from the time. Then take you through to this one. This is the Cotton Club. This was quite an infamous speakeasy kind of place in the 1920s, based in Harlem in New York. It was really popular at the time, and again what I've done is I've just taken the outside kind of structure of the club and then built in these kind of artistic, kind of flary details again, which are kind of made for you to colour, made it so the image is interesting to colour. Then we have, this is a kind of favourite of mine. This is actually based on Lady Mary from Downton Abbey. So I've just got an actual still image of her and drew it as closely as I could, and then incorporated the flowers in the background. And these flowers are taken from like Art Deco images and like wallpaper and that kind of thing. So it's all kind of keeping in with the theme. And then I've got this one again. This is based on an actress from the time who, see if I can find the image. Yeah, she became a famous actress in her own right. She started in kind of silent movies and then went on to make feature films. Here she is. Yeah, so it's, if you can see how I've based that on the fan, the kind of dress that she had on, and that was from the silent movie days. So I hope that's given you a bit of an insight into some of the illustrations in my book, and like I say, it's available on Amazon, eBay and Etsy, so if it's something you're interested in, then take a look. Thanks for watching.